Hello everyone, my name is Anita Shastri. In this video today, we will learn how to make a visual timetable for home. This is one of the most requested video from my audience. If you like educational videos where you could help your children develop in their overall development, then please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. And also please click on the bell icon to receive the notifications when I upload my videos. I make these type of videos once in a week. I'll try to make it twice a week. Let's see how it goes. Okay, this is a guideline. Okay, according to your house routine and your routine of your child, you can always make an adjustment over here, and you can always mix and match according to your situation and according to your home routine. So this chart, I have made it for a friend. So this is according to her wishes. So this was her timetable and this is how she wanted it. So you can always change it and you can always customize it according to you. So let's see how to make a visual timetable chart at home. This is only for use at home. At school, we normally make another visual chart which is related to the topic of the class or related to the routine of our classroom. Okay, so let's see. I have got this chart here, which I have already made. According to this chart, you can see the first thing we start with wake up, okay, and then toilet, and then brush your teeth, and then shower. If you are going to take a bath, you can always use a bath one, and then get dressed, and then there is breakfast. So you can also teach your child once they wake up, they can also make their bed. Okay, so that is really easy for them to learn. After a few days of repeatedly making their bed, then it won't be a difficult task for them at all. And then you don't have to remind them because they have already got into the practice. Okay, let's carry on. And then here we can see after that it's a story time. So if you have time for your children, then you can read a story to them, or if they are a little bit bigger enough, then they can read the story by themselves. And they can also play for a bit, and then you can call them for cooking when you're cooking. So you can also invite them for cooking time, and that will be a really great idea to develop their fine motor skills, where they are going to help you to wash the vegetables, cut the vegetables. They will also learn about counting as well. So when they are cutting, when they are looking at the vegetables, and then they are also counting how many vegetables are there and colors over there. So see, when you ask them for help in cooking, then they are also learning science, mathematics, communication, and they are also developing their fine motor skills. So there are so many developments in just one cooking, and even hand-eye coordination, where they need to use their hand and their eye, isn't it, to see if they are cutting properly or not. Okay, after that you can also say lunchtime. I can't see it from here, so I'm going to just look at. And then after lunch you can add homework if they have some homework to do. Now it's a special case. Now it's holidays, so you have something different, like maybe reading or writing. You can use that instead of that, and then it will be painting. So something creative. It doesn't have to be painting. So if they like coloring, they can color it, or painting, or if you like them to use the painting, then it's a really nice activity as well. Or any creativeness, or beading, or threading, all these little activities you can do with them. My chart was a bit longer, so I have used another sheet here. So if everything goes right, then they will be playing outside. If it is not possible now, maybe inside the house, they can play hopscotch inside the house, okay? Something, or some exercise, maybe some yoga, or some little exercises to keep their body moving. Or you can also put some music and they can dance to the music. That is also a way of exercising. And then we have some television or some computer, because nowadays we can't restrict the children all the time to be doing some activity, rather than giving them something to look forward to. So maybe a telly, or watching telly, or something on the computer, playing some games on the computer, or watching some educational videos as well. That is also a good way of learning, but not too much of screen time here. And then you can have dinner. You can always encourage them to wash their hands, and then you can also teach them how to wash their hands. Now is the right time. I have a chart in my class for my class children about how to wash their hands. They're always looking at it and then pointing it out and washing it, and they have learned it so quickly. Within 2 weeks they already have mastered the skill of washing their hands. All right, and then getting undressed and putting on pajamas, and after that brushing teeth. And if you have a practice of taking shower or bath, just include that here. And then story time. Always, please read a story before they go to bed, because that helps them to calm down. And then also increase their vocabulary by repeating the same words, and then by listening to the same storybook always helps them to enhance their vocabulary, and their communication skills gets better. Okay, and even imagination skills get better. And this is a way of calming their brain and then letting them know that, okay, now it's time to sleep. So just make it very easy and simple. Story time, and then it's bedtime. So if you have this visual timetable at home somewhere where they can see, and then when you say like, okay, it's brushing time or it's eating time, then they will go and look, oh, okay, I have done this, and now this is my time to eat or to sleep. So it would be a good idea for them to get like, okay, notice like, okay, this is what I'm going to do now. This is what I'm going to do now. And then if you have pets at home, so you can include feeding the dog or taking dog for a walk or feeding the cat. This is also good responsibility for them to understand, to take care of animals, isn't it? And that will be their responsibility as well, like, feed the cat. So they are taking the responsibility for themselves. They are looking after their cats or dogs, whichever pet they have. So this is a way of giving them responsibility as well. So that's also a good one. And if your child is going for nursery or school, you can add this after breakfast, and then, they go to school and get ready to go to school. So that will be there. And if you're also into prayers, you can add these prayers wherever you want to. And then a few others as well, like, playtime outside or party and swimming and post office and shopping, and if they're playing some chess. So all these little surprises there for the children. And if you're going to the park, so it's a bath one. So you have got all these different ones. And on Google Images, if you have Google Images, then you can find these visual charts, or there are so many other websites which give free download as well. So that will also be very useful for you. Or if you want to be creative, you can also draw things along with your children, and then you can stick on to that. Or you can use the magazines and just cut those pictures and stick it on. If you don't have access to the printer, there are other several ways where you can make this easy chart, isn't it? And also include the whole family. This can be like a family activity where you're including your children, your spouse, your grandparents, whoever is living in the house. So you can all sit together and make this chart work accordingly, isn't it? So this will be a great family activity as well. And then your children can input, oh, I want to do this after this. So that's way you can, talk to each other, make it like a fun. So this will be, I hope this is very useful for you. And please let me know if you made this chart and paste a picture or just write a comment. How did it go? And in my class, definitely it works. The visual chart always works for the children, especially the little ones where they can't read, isn't it? So it's easier for them to look at the picture and then they know. And in my class, always it works. After 2 weeks, the children get into the routine because it's like a habit, isn't it? If you keep on doing it every single day, then it's like a habit for them. So it goes automatically. Like after brushing teeth, I'm going to take shower, and then I get dressed, and then I go to school or eat breakfast. So these things come automatically into their brain. So just keep practicing it and try to stick on to the routine as much as possible. That is one very, very important thing when you are teaching your children to keep into routine. So you have to keep it consistent. And some days are there when you have some surprises, some surprise visit, or you have to go somewhere, then it's okay. But try to keep it accordingly and try to keep it consistent, so the children's routine are staying the same and it's not going to be any different for them. And they will remember that, okay, I have to do this. And if there is any surprises, or if there is any party or you have to go somewhere, just prepare them ahead. So maybe in the morning, when you're getting them ready, so you can say like, oh no, today after watching telly or after painting, we will be going to visit someone, whatever. Or we are going to go to a mall, to cinema, whatever it can be. Just plan accordingly and prepare your child from before. So the children will get used to it and they are not in a surprise. Because sometimes it's very difficult for the children to get adjusted to the new changes. So just keep it as simple as possible and try to let them know ahead what's happening in their routine on their day, in that day schedule. Okay? Please let me know how it went. I'm sure it will be really great. And please subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment, and please share it with others so they can also benefit from this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.